Enga as a fire producer. Before a song drops, you get to Magix Enga on the beat. You know this is going to be fire. Itakula, muta dance, mutakatika, RIP the meniscus in your knees. As in, he is very talented. He has done very good work. However, I think it was late last year, there was a video circulating around him, and he looked in a very horrible state, in a pretty bad state. Some people speculated that he was doing drug use. Then there were rumors that he is now in rehab. As in, a lot has really played out for him. I think it's after the pandemic, a lot of people really couldn't, bounce back from all of that, the lack of business and everything. However, things are not looking up for him yet. He's looking healthy, but things are still, it's still thick. Because now he's talking about how, despite the fact that he has really collaborated with all of these big names, with all of these huge songs, he's even, taking credit for Gengetone and saying he's one of those people who produced these beats, came up with all of these things, but he's not benefiting from any of those. And he goes on to say that right now he has had to close his studio because he can no longer afford rent, which is a very, very sad situation. And he says most of the songs are produced Dunga, Dungaing, Watoto na Pombe, Otile Brown, with Mapenzi Hisia. All of these songs, he says, many are, I'm not benefiting from any of them right now. Writing this, I have a 1-month boy at home who is depending on me. And then he also showed a picture of him and his son. Says, I tried to pull myself together, but the studio I was working was shut down because of rent issues. He goes on to say, I still believe that I am the best producer. For instance, Gengetone beats, people love them so much. The trending ones like Mamiondoko, I have not benefited from them. Diggy Diggy from Andrew Boy, which has more than 10 million views. Arrow Boy, and he hasn't gotten a single cent from that. He says currently he doesn't have a job. However, he is asking the president, William Ruto, please, I urge you to support me and help me out of this situation with whatever situation you can. And it's quite unfortunate to see this play out for him because whether he's scandalous or whether he's problematic to work with, we can't deny the fact that he is very talented. It's just unfortunate that he's playing a bad hand right now and things unfolding for him the way they are right now. And given how he has worked with huge names, you want to say none of these artists can help him out? None of these people can, give him a job or something? Nobody can volunteer a job? You who are working on your upcoming projects, who are you working with if you're not working with Magix Enga? That's the question. So I personally don't know how to help him out. But if you feel you have a project and you want to drop it and you want it to be a banger, can you look for this man, Help him feed his family, help him have some money, because we can't, again, say let it become a charity case, Give a man a fish day one and then day two teach him how to fish. He's clearly very talented. I feel like he just needs some work sent his way.
Yeah, I think this is yet another reminder for anyone who's trying to join the media industry and the music industry that unfortunately the money does come. It's true, the money will come. However, it doesn't come it doesn't pour. It's like torrents of rain. You have a little El Nino here kidogo, and then you go a whole 3 months, 6 months without any work, without any money, and then you have another big hit or another big thing going on. Additionally, it's very important for you, if you're joining the media industry and the music industry more specifically, to get yourself represented, as in pay for IP address lawyers to help you with securing your IPs and securing your royalties and such things like that. Make sure that you are well aware of all the things and all the ways in which you can, make money out of your music. If it is a drop you make and it becomes a hit, you need to make sure that you know how to reap it till its core, You don't need to become a one-hit wonder, as we've seen many people do that. I mean, what was her name? The chick from Muranga. She was a hit for like a few months and then now she's disappeared. Got so many endorsements. She was being driven in and out of the town to go and get wigs done, to get her makeup done, to get all of these things done. So many small endorsements that were not monetary, but still were important steps in making sure that she understands how to make money in this industry. And unfortunately, virality is just that. You're viral 1 minute and people forget you. If you do not make sure that you're securing the bag in another way, that you're securing the bag in a way of the future, then you end up in really bad shapes and states. But yes, as Turi has mentioned very eloquently, make sure it's not a situation of charity, because we've it's the same thing. Charity, you get money in lump sums and then it disappears again.
Sure.
How do you make sure that there is longevity in your financial situation? If you're about to become an artist, and we've seen a dime a dozen, every other day there's a new banger, there's a new hit, there's a new wonder kid who we are proud of. But to sustain yourself, how do you make sure you are able to sustain yourself? Now you're a celebrity. You can't panda matatus anymore. And if you do, people ridicule you, as you're saying again with the girl from Moranga. As in, these things are known to all of us. So how do you make sure there is longevity in your income? How do you make sure that it's sustainable enough for you to actually secure your future? Even if it's 5 years, 10 years, you will figure it out. But 5 years, how can you make sure that you are able to sustain yourself in the era of ndio huyu nimemwona. In the era of my phone is always the first thing I reach to when I see something absurd or insane or funny, that is, or embarrassing. Make sure you actually secure yourself and secure your money. Either way, Magix Enga, we hope that you figure it out, and we hope that the well starts to give you some water again.